the entities whom you are asking us to give money, whether it is Uganda Air Cargo, you want 38 billion, 381 billion.
That Uganda Air Cargo was established by this government, and when it was fully functioning, actually people had confidence in dealing with Uganda Air Cargo than any other, because it is evidenced and it is on record that when it was operational, especially when the two aircrafts were operational, the C-130, it was actually generating a lot of resources, not until when the license was suspended and then the aircrafts were grounded. But
service, which should operate openly and available to all clients, is being managed by the Army. It's being managed by the Army. I don't see any strategic advantage or benefit for us to have the air cargo company to be managed by the Army. In any case, it would miss on other linkages with the Ministry of Transport, with the airline operators, that this is being managed as an Army operation. So there should be, I think there would be hindrances to this company that is being managed by the Army, because there are issues of security, there are issues of professionalism, there are issues of efficiency that would hinder their operations under the current management. So I want to understand why they're under the ministry.
Uganda Air Cargo was highly indebted, and the two aircrafts, the C-130, one of them was grounded and it has never been worked on. The second one, which is for a sea check in Jordan, it was worked on last financial year, and then as it had come back, the bird entered into the engine, and it was again taken for the sea check, for checking, for repair. It has not been completed. And the Yankees, the small ones, one of them, they had two. One of them got issues in Sudan, and they have been pushing through the insurance to secure another one. It has not been possible. Even recovering it, because it's in a war zone, it has not been possible. Then the second one, it was the manufacturers advised that this second one, they looked at the cost of repairing it vis-a-vis the cost of acquiring the new one, and they also looked at the time frame left, the lifetime for the aircraft. So it was, I think, left with around 40,000 hours to expire, and they looked at the cost of repairing it, and the manufacturers advised that it was not possible to repair that aircraft. So they advised that it would be better to get a new one. And that's what forced the entity and the ministry to engage the president through cabinet, and the cabinet passed a directive that minute that the Uganda Air Cargo should be recapitalized. That it should be recapitalized with 381 billion to acquire new ones, because the other ones are too old.
Mr. For me, I think as a sector, sometimes you need to also help us and say, this thing is not working, recommend that we scrap it. The same applies to the police. I understand the police has got aircrafts which have been grounded, and maybe we are paying licenses, but they are not functioning. So some of these as a committee, you need to, because government, there is so much appetite of, we need this, but there is no money.
Chairman, we shall engage.
Air Cargo. This is not the first time we are recommending the minister is a member of cabinet. And for us as a committee, that's why now we are saying they should look for the 381 billion within what is allocated to them to cater for Uganda Air Cargo. Or else he pushes it again through cabinet, but not through yes.
You know, for the last, some of the things we should try to liberate ourselves from them and say, ministry, because if you say they should rationalize, where? Yes, give it to Uganda Airlines or scrap it off and we move forward. Yeah. Because when you have an aircraft grounded, you are paying licenses. We are paying licenses, some of them. So it's, so we, can you finalize those break off for lunch?
Why is UPDF or Defense asking for 138 billion and police as well? But usually during elections all through, at least I've been in Kampala here, usually when police is looking for manpower, they always engage the sister security agencies to give them help. So the Ministry of Defense also is requesting for this money so that in case police calls for any help from them, they are ready to also come in and give police a hand. And that's why, no, police also has defense, you have to give them so that if in case they are called upon, they come in to give a hand.
138 billion for elections. Police wants 300 and something billion. So can the chair of the committee, if he interacted with those who are responsible for this information, first of all, issues of elections are issues of law. If you read the Electoral Commission Act, presidential, parliamentary, and local government, they explain who must be involved in elections. And elections is an internal matter. Can you tell us, if you had the opportunity to speak to people who submitted this information, to tell us whether the 2026 election is going to be a military operation for them to want 138 billion for securing elections, and also tell us if they, in their mind, they think police has become so weak to do internal affairs, law and order, and now the military must take over. Are you as a committee not worried and not even concerned that our defense sector is becoming a laughing stock? Today he abuses Ethiopia, tomorrow he abuses Kenya, the other day he abuses DRC, now he's abusing MPs. Are you not concerned? Doesn't this concern you as supervisors of that sector, that this is one of the mismanaged sector which you are supposed to oversee on behalf of Parliament?
The defense of this country is that it's on top of its game. All our borders are secure, and the police, defense, they're in charge. So we don't go by what is on social media. We were told the accounts were hacked. We have the official communication channel of the UPDF and the Ministry of Defense and police as well. So we are not going to, like, it's not good to go by hearsay or by what we read on social media. Chair, I want to thank you for the time granted.
Ibrahim.
The printing at Entebbe was assigned to a German who happens to be a Moko to President Museveni, the one who marries his sister Kajubiri. And they said they will be the one printing security documents, maybe because of that relationship. But you are now asking, saying we should give them over 60 billion to buy passport booklets. They are supposed to be constructing a factory to produce these things, that Moko of the president. So can you tell us what happened with the construction? Because it was supposed to be a 3-year project that will save us from saving money to import a passport booklet.
Mr. Chairman, to react on what my honorable brother, Honorable Semuju, on the issue of the company that had procured some works to continue to process some passports. That company does not belong to the president's MUCO, as he said. It is quite hard for him really to continue alleging that that company belongs to Museveni's MUCO, in-law, as he said. Is it good for us to know from Honorable Semuju so that he can be able to tell us with a clear evidence, other than him telling us that indeed he knows about it when actually it is just a mere allegation? Mr. Chairman, this has happened several times, but we have been quiet about it. Me as a concerned citizen of this nation, not part of the family, but as a concerned citizen of this nation. Really, this is a mere allegation, and I think we should not take it serious because it is a mere allegation. Because Honorable Semuju has not come up with clear empirical evidence to be tabled on the table, and we see whether it's true or not. I thank you.
Thank you. I think Chair will